Hello, Thrifty music collectors, and those of you watching this on YouTube. I'm Tim, and this is another episode of Tim's Thrifty Music. Well, last episode I have showed you how the my heart collection of my records or LPs from my collection. Those are all albums I collected throughout the years. A lot of them were uh, are albums I collected from thrift stores. Some of them were, or some I bought new when they first came out. Well, I'm showing another artist from my collection. Of most of these that I'm going to show you, I did buy from, or that I bought from thrift stores or flea markets. There's just one or two that I didn't buy from thrift stores, flea markets today, and this is stuff I bought throughout over the years, and this is my pretty much my all-time favorite group now, and of course the group is my favorite group. If you haven't seen many of my videos in the past, the group is Moody Blues, and I'll start showing you the music right now. First off, I don't have their first couple albums before Justin Hayward and John Lodge. So the first one is the one that you always see in the VC. That's that Days of Future Past, or they do it with the London Festival Orchestra. This is from '67 on Durham Records. Of course, that has Tuesday Afternoon and Nights in White Satin. Next up is In Search of the Lost Chord. This is from '67, also on Durham. This has Ride My Seesaw and The House of Four Doors, Legend of a Mind, which is an excellent song. Of course, Timothy Leary's dead. Voices in the Sky, The Best Way to Travel. That's from '68. Then from '69 on Durham, this is In Search for the Lost Chord, and this says lovely to see you, and also never comes a day. Are you sitting comfortably? Which I am sitting here in my recliner, of course. And have you heard? And also, a lot of people like this picture on the back cover here. And oh, it's come loose. The booklet. This has a booklet inside of here. It was pretty much attached, but it's come loose in here. See, a lot of these are gatefolds too. I just don't open them up as much since over the years, and so they become a little more fragile. And then this next one is from '69 also. It's the first one on their own label, Threshold. It's To Our Children's Children. Of course, this one I open up because that's where you get the track listing. The songs, of course, this has Eyes of a Child, and Never Thought I'd Live to Be 100, Gypsy. Of course, like it has cave paintings on the cover. Next one is my favorite album of theirs. It's this one. To get a, it's better to open it up to get a full picture of the album cover. don't, like I said, I don't like opening them up as much since them being a little older. It's my favorite album of theirs. It's A Question of Balance. It has the hit question on it, and then it has like Don't Feel Small on it, and Minstrel Song, Dawning of the Day, and my favorite on it is Melancholy Man. And it's on Threshold from, I think it's, if I remember right, it's 1970. It's 70 or 71. But if I remember right, it's 70. Let me check inside, see if it shows. It doesn't show. And you notice it's also has insert with lyrics on it, and everything on here shows 1970 on it on here. That's why I'm thinking it's 1970. Let me check that on the album itself. It doesn't really say. Next up is Every Good Boy Deserves Favor. This is one with the Story in Your Eyes, and Emily's Song. And Emily's Song is a real good mellow song. If you haven't heard it, check it out on YouTube. I know you can find it on there. There's the front cover. The back cover is pretty cool also. The artwork on it. A lot of their albums have cool artwork. A lot of their albums have pretty neat artwork on it. If I remember right, this one's from 71, but let me check to make sure. See, this is that Threshold also. This isn't really showing the year either. These are in chronological order that I am showing them. Okay, this one is showing the year. This next one, this is from 72. This is Seventh Sojourn. This has like Lost in a Lost World, For My Lady, Isn't Life Strange, and I'm Just a Singer in a Rock and Roll Band. And I like this picture of them on the inside cover, on the inside of this gatefold here. Then here's a compilation of all the albums of all those that I've previously shown before this in here. It's 2 LP compilation of various songs from all those albums, and it's just titled "This Is the Moody Blues," and it just has stuff like the question, Eyes of a Child, Dear Diary, Legend of a Mind, Lovely to See You, Isn't Life Strange, Have You Heard, Ride My Seesaw, Tuesday Afternoon, Watching and Waiting, I'm Just a Singer in a Rock and Roll Band, For My Lady, The Story in Your Eyes, Melancholy Man, Nights and Lights, White Satin. I said this is from 74. Next up, this one I didn't know about until I came across it. Can't remember whether it was at a flea market or I think it was at a flea market. It's uh, the Got Live Plus 5. It was released in 1977. The first three sides were recorded live at in the Royal Albert Hall on December 12th, 1969. And the fourth side has 5 tracks that were previously unreleased prior to that. And it's a pretty good album. Like I said, I did not know about the album until I had come across it the day I bought it. Next up from 70, and let me make sure of the label on this one. It says London on there. I'm seeing if it's London or if it's... Okay, yes, and this Got Live Plus 5 is on the London label. And this is the Moody Blues is on the Threshold label. Okay, getting back to Octave, it's on the London label. Okay, it's on the London label. I think I showed you it. Okay, Octave is on the London label. It's from 78. It has Steppin' in the Slide Zone and Driftwood on it. Those were the 2 hits off it. And it has A Day We Meet Again on there. Okay, this next one I got at a flea market. This is one that I paid more than $1 for. But it also has my favorite song of theirs on it also, which is Gemini Dream. It also has a voice on this one, which is one that I really like, and it has Veteran Cosmic Rocker on it. Okay. And here is the present. This is on. I should also mention that Long Distance Voyager. It's from on Threshold, and it's from 81. If I remember, yeah, 81. Okay, then here's the present on Threshold from 83. This one I have to open up. This one has Blue World on it and Sitting at the Wheel. And It's Cold Outside of Your Heart, Running Water. These are also my like off of this one. Of course, Sitting at the Wheel was a hit off this album. I also have this one on CD. This is this album one I bought when it was brand new back in '85. It's a compilation. It's Voices in the Sky, the best of the Moody Blues. Of course, it was the greatest hits one during the era of after Justin Hayward and John Lodge joined the band. And the last one that I have This one that I found at a flea market. I paid $5 for it. It's on Complete Records. It's a 2 LP compilation called Early Blues. This is from before Justin Hayward and John Lodge joined the band. It's from when Denny Lang, who was in the band, Denny Lang left them and was later a member of Wings. This has like Go Now on it and some of their early stuff from their early albums. And I thoroughly enjoyed this one also. So even though I don't have their early albums before Justin Hayward and John Lodge, I feel this one makes up for it. They only had like a couple albums before that, and so this has a lot of stuff from those on it. I don't. This video, I'm not showing any of their any of the stuff, solo stuff by members, by any of the art members of the band. I'll do a video later on with that, because I do have some solo stuff by Justin Hayward, John Lodge, Ray Thomas, Mike Pinder, and also Patrick Moraz. Like I said, I'll show that in a later video sometime. So until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.